Most of the time, life kind of just pushes you around and shoves you around. It's kind of like these little nudges talking to you. Life doesn't talk to you. It shoves you. It pushes you around, and what life is telling you is to wake up. Sometimes life pushes you around. Sometimes people push you around. And I've learned that my old conditioning of way of handling these pushes doesn't get me anywhere. Stressed out, anxiety, not happy, angry. Yeah, angry, imagine. So, I have 3, I call them impulses, right? 3 levels of these certain impulses that I go through. And let me tell you how I've evolved for the better. And we all know somebody that handles these life pushes, these people pushes, these things that happen to you in ways that hold you down, create the being that maybe you don't want to be. These 3 impulses are going to make you a better human being. So this is my 3 impulse process for better reactions to life pushes. See, first impulse, and this is like my behavior for a very long time. The conditioning was very difficult to break because if life pushed me, I pushed back and I pushed back and I pushed back. And then when people would push me, forget about it. Reacting in a way to push back harder and to push against the process is the way that I would push harder back at you. And that's my first impulse. Number 2, the second impulse to consider. I say to myself when these life pushes come and it gets very difficult and the stress and the anxiety builds and builds and builds, I ask myself the risk-reward question. Yeah, my reaction is, what's in this for me? What can I get out of this? If I push and it pushes me back, I don't gain anything. Or if it pushes me, life comes at me, people come at me, issues come at me, how can I gain? How can I get better? That's conditioning reconditioned. The way I used to handle it is that I would prove I'm right. And that would feed me. That would feed my ego, the power of being right. Wayne Dyer says, would you rather be right or would you rather be happy? So most of the time, when it comes to the risk-reward question, I ask myself, and the answer always comes up. That's not worth it. And this brings me to my third impulse. It's quick, invariable, and very easy. I realize that it's me to blame. Yes, me. Someone can push me down just because I've given him the power to do so. If I give the power, it can be pushed. Issues come, life comes at me. If I allow myself to be pushed around, I give life the power. I give people the power. I give issues the power to control me. And that's not me. Yeah. I put myself in a vulnerable position when I do that. This makes me feel helpless. Yet, the balance shifts toward me if I realize that I'm to blame. I'd rather blame myself than someone else. because now the ball is in my court. It's my move. It's much better. Practice, practice, practice. These impulses come. What are you going to do with them? Are you going to go back to that old conditioning? The way you were taught, the way you were trained, the way you were brought up, the way you were raised? Yeah. Or are you going to bring it down 3 levels? Fight back, observe, ask the risk-reward question, and then look at yourself. When you look in, you find. Practice, practice, practice. If you want to work at life, you practice. And if you work at practicing, especially these 3 impulses, you'll find freedom beyond your biggest dreams. And the practice, it becomes you. And practice what you want to become. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new to this channel. And if you have a way to deal with life when it pushes you around, comment below. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Yes, until next time, thank you. See ya!